So behind the lens, I have my friend with me, Moji Wilson. Close friend, bro. You know, we've done a lot of great projects together. So super excited to have you here talking and chopping it up. So let's get into it. I'm Josh, a cinematographer and director.
And I'm Keisha, producer and creative designer.
My name is Moji Wilson, and I'm a cinematographer, DP, out of Florida.
You must be blinded by the lights. We came to shine here. Watch it look daytime in the night. We bring the vibes here. We full of life, you keep the change, keep the change. They hate and say we went and changed. I stay the same. You must be blinded by the lights. You must be blinded by the lights, lights. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, bro. First off, I just want to say thank you for giving me an opportunity just to talk, and not just to talk for me, but to hopefully anybody that's listening or watching, they could benefit from it. And hopefully, that's just that's my goal. You could benefit from my experiences, and you don't have to go through the same things that I went through.
I'm honored to have you on it. So thank you, bro.
A lot of guys get me on their podcast, or just, and I'm the one in front of the camera, and I try to give the most authentic experience to them, and just give it to them raw, unfiltered, because one is just, it's all love, bro. If I'm working with you, 9 times out of 10, I fully support you and I want to see you win. So I'm going to give you the best notes that a client wants to say to you. So you can have you
can win.
So you can win, bro. And
I'm not trying to flip this interview, but we'll ask each other questions. But what has driven you to that characteristic and where you're at today? What shaped you to be like that, would you say?
I think it goes deep, bro. It's I wish I had people like that around me, when I was coming up. I think I try to be what I needed. I try to be that to the world and my friends, so it's I always ask people, it's bro, how does this light look to you? And be real. That little be real is bro, I'm humble. I can take whatever you need to say, because it's super urgent for me to win. And when I say urgent, it's that's a time limit. Bro, I need to win now. So give me the best raw advice you can give me. That's going to be the most beneficial. And I think the most beneficial advice is the unfiltered.
Absolutely.
But it starts from love, bro. It all comes from love. And I always joke with homies, it's when we say something harsh, we always start off with bro, this is coming from love. Just remember that. Because it's gonna come off harsh, but give me the harsh criticism.
To grow.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. And I align with that so well, bro. I needed that extra pressure, because I feel like some of those winding paths that I had to go bump my head a bunch of times, I would have learned a lot sooner and quicker if it would have just been raw. You know what I mean? And on me a little bit more. So I'm in line with that a lot.
Yeah. I think that's just my learning. That's just the way, that's my language. A lot of people are oh no, you just want to hear harsh words. It's no. It's I want to hear the real human experience. Don't give it to me, with all these politics and all these business relationship, from that lens. I don't want it from there. I want it from a human experience, love perspective. And I think that's how we excel. It's I'm not trying to be competitive with you. And I know as men, naturally, we are super competitive. So every piece of advice that we get, we think is coming from that, that lens of competition. Or it's how I'm better than you. And it's I'm honestly proud to say everything that I say is coming from my heart, or coming from something I would want someone to tell me.
Yep.
So I'm not out here looking crazy. Like in the simplest form, it's like, don't have me out here looking crazy.
Facts.
So I won't have you out here looking crazy.
And you need that. Like, I know from just working with you and just being friends with you beyond work, that goes so far, bro.
Thank you.
You know, and that's like how I feel too, the same way. It's like you have to build that relationship where you trust each other and you're like, okay, I know that Josh is going to do this, or I know Moji's going to deliver on this side,
right? And
give it to me the way that we're going to excel together,
right?
You know, because it teaches a lot of people like so many other lessons within those mistakes that they might make, or like you said, just looking for the feedback that they needed.
Right.
I feel like there was something I was going to hit on that was really, really good within what you were saying.
Nah, bro. I think. I think that just falls in line of like, you have to have a support system. You're only as strong as like your support system.
Yeah.
And I always say, like, every time I put a piece of work out or anything that I care about, I always put it through a filter. I call it the great filter. And the great filter is my friends and my support system. It's like, yo, I know what I think about this. Like, don't think I'm coming to you as like a validation thing. Right. It's not. Like, if I believe in something, you know, I want to pass it through that filter, and I want to pass it through you. So tell me what you feel about it.
Yep.
Is this hitting on your human experience? Like, I feel great about this film that I'm about to put out.
To the point where it's edited and it's delivered to somebody, you feel good about it. It's just, you know that the people you trust, you're looking to see what type of reaction that they give you automatically to validate the feelings that you already have.
There you go. It's an energy thing. It's like, if I'm around you and I'm giving you my energy, just know it's going to be potent. Like, it's going to be so potent. It's like, it's going to be urgent. Like I started this off with just saying, it's very urgent, bro. It's time. Like, yo, I got this idea. All right, bet. Don't do this and don't do that.
Yeah.
Why, bro? It's like, yo, you hating on me? No, bro. Like, I know that's not gonna work for sure.
Yeah.
And just know that if I don't know if it's not going to work, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna be like, only things that are sure within me.
Yeah.
So you can count on that. Like, if I'm giving you my energy on something, I know for sure it's going to work.
Yeah.
I would hate to like leave someone like astray on like something I said, like advice they took from me. So you know, just know that like that's one of my values on like giving my energy. It's like one of my principles, just to make sure it's rooted and grounded in something that is true to my experience, and like hopefully it can help you.
It's super strong of you as a person to take that motivation and actually not go the other way with it, and still apply it to your life. Throughout your trauma, you're able to mend that into something so strong that can benefit other people, instead of just taking it out of anger or in the wrong direction. You know, because a lot of times we go through different things in life where we lose friends and family members. And it's like, how do you keep pushing on? And how do you push on with a purpose? So like, when I just know the vibe of like, your story is inspirational.
Thank you, bro.
You know, and for you to push through to where you're at. And throughout all the other stuff you went through. To transition you to where your work is today. Like, it just hats off to that, bro. Like,
thank you, bro. And I love what you said, but it was interesting what you said about like people taking this energy and like processing it negatively. Like, you know, yo, bro, come on set. I want you to be a PA. Just those words sometimes will rub people the wrong way. And it's like, you know, it's something I can empathize with. I can understand it. But it's like, bro, you don't understand how urgent this is. Like, you don't understand like the grand scheme of this whole thing we call life and human experience. It's like, you're not just a PA, bro. You're energy. Just like I'm energy, but I'm just politically on a hierarchy than you. Like, I'm a DP, whatever that means. You know, come on set as a PA, director, cinematographer, whatever you are, bro, just know you're on set because you're energy. You know, At least with me, bro.
Yeah.
And, you know, I can't expect people to understand that, you know, so it's zero expectations.
Well, sometimes it's hard to get people to understand that because a lot of people want to just be Jordan.
Yeah.
And they never want to be Pippen. They never want to be Rodman. They never want to be Coach Phil Jack.
Facts.
They never want to be Steve Kerr, BJ Armstrong. Look, I'm showing mad love to the Bulls right now.
But, yo, I don't know none of these. I don't watch sports.
They all won championships together, you know?
All right, bet.
Not everyone sees the outside of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And everyone, like you said, they might show up. You tell them to come and play Scottie Pippen's role, but they have that Jordan mentality where they can't look past that and see the opportunity, and it locks them in.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like you have to, like, that's why I've enjoyed working with you so much, because you see the bigger picture.
Likewise, bro.
Yeah. And it's like you see that everyone around you, you can make them valuable resources too, and they enjoy doing the different things that they're doing.
Yeah.
Like you brought in Zoo and Anthony and, you know, Tamia and different Branley and all the different crew members, like for Runs Deep, which we'll transition into that.
Yeah.
But you know, that's a lot of like seeing people's talents within them and then being able to bring that out of them and contribute to a bigger vision, right?
Right.
Because sometimes everybody has their tunnel vision on themselves. And when you see like a team, bro, it takes a team to win. It doesn't take one person. It takes LeBron is not LeBron without the Lakers right now.
Yeah.
You know, I would say the Cavaliers or the Heat, but he's not LeBron without the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, shout out. It's so funny you just saying that, bro. Like, I was listening to Pusha T in the car.
Yeah.
He was like, we only play the sport to be LeBron's.
Right.
It's like, facts.
Yeah.
So it's like, I understand that headspace, bro. I know you hungry. I know you want to be LeBron and you want to be the king.
Yeah.
Bro, but we all started servants.
Facts.
Like a king, a real true king, understands what it feels like to be sweeping the floor and PAing.
Yeah.
Like there's the same thing as an artist. Like an artist knows what it feels like to go buy these canvases at Michael's. Or like any local craft store.
Yep.
Go get the paint. They know what exact paint they need because they failed a ton.
Yep.
Once they get to the studio or home or wherever they at, from the bottom to the top, they know the whole process.
Yeah.
So I say that to say that's how you become a great leader.
Right.
You can't be LeBron without knowing what it feels like to ride the bench, bro.
Yeah.
Or
facts.
Or I doubt if Bron rode the bench ever, but
right.
just that as an analogy, bro. Just like to be a great leader, you gotta scuff your knees, bro. You gotta get some bruises, and you gotta know what it feels like in
somebody else's shoes too, right?
Yeah, bro.
And like you said, show up and play those other positions because you don't know how that person's like, how much that role values until you're in it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why, like with Runs Deep, for me to come on as your AD on this, that was like, for me, it was dope because I was jumping into a different position.
Yeah.
Into working with the talent more. Yeah. Making sure you had everything you needed, your right hand.
Yeah.
And you know, just all the other production stuff that took outside of looking into that camera.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like when you can go in and play those different roles, like all you're doing is strengthening yourself to be, you know what that person's going through. So if I see you maybe trying to fight that out of your mind to say something, I say, Moji, all right, take a second. You need to adjust that light, bro, because I know it's affecting you. Right?
Yeah.
Like if you're on set.
Right.
And so I think it's key that you get that experience as a creator in general.
Right.
To not have like an ego and show up on set and just get more experience for your catalog, yourself, personally for yourself. Not always just for your catalog, but for yourself to grow.
Bro, it's like it's so many factors in that. You know, I can start from just like saying my perspective. Like I can speak about my perspective all day and what I think bringing someone on my production would look like and feel like to me. Is like, I'm bringing you on because you're sharp, you're good at this position, and you're better than me at this position. So, bro, this is going to benefit you in such a just just a way we can't see right now.
Right.
But just trust it, like it's going to like benefit you so much, and it's coming from love. So that's my perspective. But like on the external perspective, it's like people, like when you speak on ego.
Yeah.
Bro, 2023, 2022 is like the years of ego, bro.
Yeah.
It's like we're on Instagram and we stress credits.
Yeah.
Like we
tags and everything, right?
We can talk about credits, bro. Like we can talk about how, you know, we just want to claim ideas. We just want to claim our energy.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, bro, your energy was an investment on the whole piece.
Yep.
And you should be okay with just like realizing like, yo, I was there and I'm proud within myself. And I don't need Instagram's validation to say, yo, I got that credit. I was a part of that production.
Right.
It's like, bro, our egos and like, just like in lamest terms, bro, credits. Like, let's talk about Instagram credits. Like, I need to see my name by that DP, you know, line on the Instagram, you know, description. But it's just like, bro, on a way deeper scale, it's like none of these ideas were yours.
Yeah.
These are all God's. These are all from a source.
Yep.
And like you trying to take claim over these ideas.
Over the source.
Over the source? It's like, bro, you don't even know. You're going to be tapped out.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm looking at them like, bro, it's unfortunate, bro.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. When I see people stress over credits and trying to claim ideas that they gave you, you know, or gave the production. It's like, yeah, that was my idea.
Yep.
I'm like, I just shake my head, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like, speaking on what we just said, like when I give out energy or give out ideas, I know that they're not mine, bro. I was in a flow state and that just came to me and I was just like, yo, that's for the world.
Yeah.
And it's for the betterment of this project and just the people I'm around currently.
Yeah.
I have no use over these ideas. I have no claim over them.
Yeah.
So
it's like a hungry world like that now because I've had things where, you know, me getting these great opportunities for bigger names and then before I could even do anything, somebody else is already throwing it out there. And I'm like, whoa, like, hold on. Like there is some type of like respect level where you want to put things out accordingly. Like that's what's taught me too, to even ask for people. Like I'll always hit you and be like, just cause my experience with other people, I'll be like, bro, you good with me posting this? Or sometimes you know, and if it's too early, right? If people are immediately, we're on set and we're all, we want to get our content, but we're shooting out of, hey, I don't want people to look at this on live right now. This ain't even, you know, baked. This ain't even in the oven cooking.
Right.
So it's like at some points you don't want everything to be so shared and easily accessible.
Right.
You want things to be like exclusive.
Yeah.
So I know people are so hungry for that credit that they will jeopardize that exclusivity. And you'll be like, come on, bro. Like I didn't even get to get home and post the photo that I wanted to post before you posted it. And it's like, and I'm saying that out of a fact of like getting a big opportunity.
Yeah.
And then like, it's like, let's just say that, you know, the Bose thing, I go home and before you could even post, I'm in there saying Bose production and I'm airing out everything. Shout out Bose, tagging everybody. You'd be like, bro, Josh is wilding.
He's tripping, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I've been through that similar instances with people and it sucks when you try to put them in a decent position.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like, whoa, man, pump your brakes a little bit, bro. Like we have to move with some courtesy and some respect out of the visionaries that put in all this effort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that took you time to put that to paper and get it to where it's at.
Exactly. And I would like to say like that's an artist's vulnerable place, bro. Like when you're creating, you're truly in a creative space, you're vulnerable. Like, I'm working with Bose and maybe, you know, I'm trying to make this look the best it can be. But it might not be the prettiest, and I don't want you to share this right now.
Right.
It's like we're vulnerable right now, bro. Like that's why it's like you ever hear these like 20-day shoots, like they're on a huge production in movies. Like they're like, bro, we became brothers. Like we became family. It's like why? because you guys were vulnerable throughout the whole state. You seen the pretty, the bad. You seen the
MacBook on the floor recording audio.
Yo, crazy.
The iMac.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You see the ugliness of what you don't necessarily want to show, but you know it's there to make the job easier. Right. What do you feel about like the rush of us all feeling like we have to create content every day to get on people's minds and?
Yeah, like it's weird. I'm a very, very understanding guy. Like I see each side of the coin every time. Like I think that's the Libra in me.
Libra gang.
Libra gang.
Yes, sir.
But I think that's just me seeing each side of the coin. Like, let's say on like Instagram is like promoting us to put ourselves out. You know, it has a good side to the point where like, bro, no more gatekeeping, bro. Like we need this information about cinematography. We need this information about the filmmaking space. It's so mysterious. Like, where can we get this good information? Like the deep information that's going to really push us forward. So that I think that's leading us to post more BTS because we feel that demand of information. It's like, all right, bro, when I post this BTS photo, I get 1 million likes. It's like, I need to put more BTS out in the world.
Yeah.
But then we have to understand, bro, like intention, like on the other side of that, it's like intention. It's like, now you're getting caught up in doing stuff for validation, those likes. And like, you see it works. So you're stepping outside of yourself and your values. For other people. Now that's when you're getting to weird territory of like, all right, I'm not doing this with the correct intentions.
What would he do for $1, right? Like, you feel me?
I'm not gonna post this photo because why? It's like that because why? Like, why do you not want to post this photo? I don't want to post it because I don't want the world to see that I lit it this way, and a photo can't tell you how I really lit it.
Right.
So it's gonna lead you astray. It's like you're gonna think I lit this production crazy. Like you're gonna think I snapped and I had all the information and I'm such a good DP from just one photo. Like one photo can say that. That's how. That's how we create illusions, and but that can lead a lot of beginners, a lot of people, and a lot of humans astray, especially when you're trying to get into a craft. It's like, you know, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna actually break it down for people if I want the information out there. So it's like, yeah, bro, I see how it can help people, like sharing a lot of like your process and behind the scenes, but I also see how it can lead people astray and how you can manipulate people if the intentions aren't there.
Like they could just see a camera you got or a phone, the new light you just purchased, and just to think that was it. That's the game changer. I'm going to buy that light. Everything's going to be beautiful when I get on set and try to do the same setup.
Exactly. And it's like,
but what f-stop was he at? What ISO was he at? You don't even know. You don't know what different things was he painting on his own canvas that can't be captured in that photo.
It's so much nuance in like art. It's like that's a huge topic in itself. Like it's so much nuance in art, and it's like I can't explain everything. Like I can go into the technical. I can say what camera I used, what lens I shot it on, what lights, what percentage. They're just like, I get a lot of comments on YouTube just like,
what exact percentage are you at?
What exact? Like exact? I can tell you that. But I can tell you that I can't tell you actually that I lit this person because I had a conversation with my mom the other day and I seen the way the kitchen light was falling on her face, and it's like that made me
inspired.
That inspired me to light it this way. It's like if I tell you that, you're just like, oh yeah, what light? Oh yeah, all right. What was the height of the C-stand? It's like, like I can go, like, I can go into like such detail, and you still will not get the same look because I'm speaking and I'm creating out of my experience.
Yeah.
And how I want to see things.
And we're all individuals able, and that's how we do it. We do it individually. You know, we can try to be on like similar wavelengths and we can talk the same language and learn things.
Yeah.
But still, when you throw a different camera in my hand, even versus your hand, perspectives are different.
Yeah.
I don't care if we're on the same 1.8, 400 ISO.
Yeah.
We're going to have a different eye.
Right.
You know, and that's what makes us unique and individuals, where we can be differentiators from the others out there. And a lot of the times, like, I've seen so many trends, bro, where things became popular and so many people jumped on board because of the popularity, but they never wanted to put in the hard work of going through the journeys. Like when music, like before when I was doing music, right? It wasn't popular. Then it became popular. Everybody's coming out the woodworks. They're rappers, right? Then next thing you know, it was DJs. Now everybody's a DJ. Now everybody's a producer. Now everybody's a cinematographer, a video worker, editor. So I've seen so many trends that I know that you know when people are there for the right reason in the long term,
right? And
the art that they put into it and the time and effort that they put into it, that they're just different. Yeah. You know, and I mean, that's beyond the fact of you being an individual who has their own perspective. Yeah. But you can really see the people who are just like trying to get that quick information and then get out of there.
Yeah, it's like, plastic, yeah.
So many times, bro, I've brought people like in my circle before, and then it's like they stay around just to get like, you could have got so much more if you just would have been in my circle for a lot longer. But because you went and came in and just said, I just need this little piece and then I'm off. Right. It's like, okay, you just, to be honest with you, you messed yourself up for a long, past that, like personally. Love, it's all love. Like, but I know how you are, you know what I'm saying? And I know that it's just, it taught me valuable lessons too. Yeah. But like, that's the things that we come across is like, we're all like, we're all trying to like get that information and then just swoop out on the person and forget that we even learned it from that person. Like we don't want to show love or recognize where the inspiration came from, or
that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's like I encourage people, you know, like the way my teaching style, I encourage people to embrace their experience because I know that's your biggest asset. Yeah. That's your uniqueness, like you said. It's like they're like asking me, Moji, how do you be unique? Like, how do you get your style? I'm like, bro, one, I don't think I have a style. I'm just embracing what I want to see and just like my experience of what I see through my own eyes. And I'm trying my best to visually articulate that. Yeah. I like that, like visually articulate. Because we always hear like articulation with like voice, but it's like, I'm trying to visually articulate this and really say it through my own experience, the truest I can. Like I'm influenced, heavily influenced. Like, you know, we can talk about influences, but like I'm deeply influenced by Morgan Cooper. I'm like as a person though. Yeah. Like first, like I'm inspired by you as a person, bro. Right. And then it like secondarily is like my art. It like it helps my art. Right. Because I'm speaking from my experience and how I experience you and your like who you are, and I think the tips and the tricks and how you light things, that comes secondary. Exactly. And that's, bro, it's just like, you know, I pride myself on like just encouraging individuality, like you were saying. It's just like, cause that's your asset. Don't take these like tips and tricks that I say on YouTube. Yeah. And, you know, add your flavor, bro. Right. Add your sauce. Do your thing. Don't try to, you know. Don't ask me about a lighting percentage. Don't come on set and take a tape measure and measure my seat stand height. Like, bro, you're tripping, bro. Like, like
talk to him.
That's not talk your shit. Right. But that's not gonna get you the desired effect. Yeah. Bar. Yeah. Bars. It's for like days. That's not gonna get you you're not gonna extort me. Right. like at the bottom line, like you think you're coming on set to extort me and like take my DNA and take my energy and then like run off and make your own projects.
Yep. Good luck.
Good luck, bro. Just like shout out
on everything.
Shout out to Drake. Like here we go with the. I'm just very inspired by music, but like he said, like, you have to be faster than me to get to me. No one done it successfully, and it's like, I hope I'm not paraphrasing, but like I'm trying to land these lyrics on point. But it's like, yeah, bro. Like I see what you're trying to do. Like you think you're coming on set to extort my experiences and my ideas, but I'm looking at you, and it's with all love. But just understand that these aren't mine to extort.
Right. They got.
I have an unlimited source.
Facts.
And bro, and I say that the most humble, way of like. It's really just unfortunate, bro, that people live their life like that and they think they can just come up quick. Yeah. And they can get these quick tips and
move on.
Peace.
Yeah.
And like, thanks, bro. Got you. Like, got you. Like, it's like, nah, bro, you don't got me, bro. Like,
that's so real, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I've been through it. Same.
I'm sure you have, bro.
And, that's what I was saying about it. It's like, it's those small moments to take is not worth the bigger picture.
Not at all, bro. So unfortunate.
You definitely took advantage of the wrong situation where the journey could have been so much farther and greater. Yeah. And that's again, it's like when people don't see the bigger vision. Yeah. Or they're all in it for themselves. It's like they just get caught into this me, and I would say it's just a lot of like life experiences they need more of.
Yeah, bro.
And they need to understand that when you meet valuable people and people who are genuine with you, like you make sure you keep them good.